Should I take my hat off?
We are live. Hello.
I'm sorry.
That was the first thing on the... Should I take my hat off? Yeah, right.
I'm glad that's what I
Why is
said.
I'm like, why is the chat? Hold on. The chat's covering you. I need to move it on Stream Elements. There's always something that's like...
Oh, wonky? Uh-huh.
You know, just always something.
I don't mind. It can go right here. Let's put emotes as my mustache. Go.
Right? There you go.
Justice
Awesome.
Pirate.
Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome.
I'll keep my hat on. I'll keep my pants on.
Yeah. I gotta figure out which one it is. I think it's this one. Oh, no, I know which one it is. I have so many overlays, it's ridiculous. I think it's
That's awesome. I wish I did.
Well, it's because I have so many different scenes. There we go.
You guys are tickling me.
I
Put
think.
the emotes up. Let's go.
There we go. I figured it out.
Aw.
I mean, we still
I'll
have.
just rely on this. I'll just rely on this plant.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Yay! Okay, it's totally in the right place right now. It's not covering anything it's not supposed to be. Hello. Hi.
Hi. How's your
Hi.
night?
Good. I got my tissues ready just in case I cry.
Toilet paper roll. Cheers.
It's the only
We
tissues I
pronounce
have
my
in the house.
name. We pronounce my name Joliet for the record.
Oh, Joliet. Got it.
I'm joking. No, I'm joking.
I know. But for the rest of the stream, I'm gonna.
Yes. Let's do that. Okay, I'm so excited right now. Oh.
I there was a split second there. I was like, oh my god, have I been saying it wrong this whole time?
No. Oh. Okay. I do think it's pretty though, like Joyce. Joylyn. Okay.
It's too close to toilet, and I think you
It's
did that
too
on
close.
purpose.
I did.
Yeah, that's what I
I
thought.
like your toilet paper roll though.
It's probably gonna be necessary. So. Oh, hi. Is it Ruroni? Ruroni?
We call him
Ruroni?
Shogun.
Shogun. That's a lot easier. Shogun. We did. We cried together in the front row at TwitchCon listening to you sing.
I can't tell you what an incredible feeling that I don't do live, like real live ever. And knowing you and having you there, like, I don't know. I can't describe it. There are not words for how
It's so cool.
It was felt right. Like I was in heaven. Like, is this when I die and go to heaven? Is this what it's like?
Yeah. Yeah.
It was nice.
Fully
Thank
with
you
you.
guys for being there.
I suppose I should introduce everybody. I haven't done that yet.
Oh yeah.
My name is Aubryn. This is my channel. Hello. I've been doing a collab stream with other singer-songwriters. Actually, it'll be 10 years this month. Weekly.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Started out on Stage It, moved to Concert Window, Periscope, Facebook, and now here. Here we are.
Periscope. I started noticing or recognizing it at Periscope.
Yeah.
Did you know, well, no, because he's not on Twitch. Never mind. Sorry, I'll reverse that. Anyway.
I love you actually like kind of reversed it. Yeah. This kid from Germany. Oh my gosh, you're watching from Germany?
Excuse me.
What time? This is like really late at night there or early in the morning.
Where
depending.
in Germany?
Yeah, where?
Mage, tell me where you're at. I used to live in Landstuhl, which is next to Ramstein, Kaiserslautern
Yeah. My
area.
my mom was
You're
born
in Berlin.
Germany.
I love Berlin.
Berlin, nice.
Are you German? Oh, that's so cool.
I actually have dual citizenship for here in Germany.
No way! That's so cool. How often do you go visit?
I have never been.
Oh no! It's one of the most beautiful places on earth. Holy cow!
My sister's been, and she absolutely loved it there. Yeah. I definitely need to go. I still have family there, you know.
Yeah.
So, I definitely need to go.
Dude,
I've been to
European tour.
France
Let's go.
when I was 9, but
I've never been to France. What do you think?
I mean, I loved it. I was also 9.
You're also 9. Right, different sort of like intake of culture. Yeah.
Yeah.
At 9.
Yeah.
For
my mom and my mom took me there when I was 9 for like 3 weeks, and because she actually lived there for a year, when she was 18. And so we stayed with one of her friends that she knew when she lived there.
Very cool. It's right there.
Yeah. My mom is very cool. She speaks French fluently. She speaks German quite a bit, too. German was actually her first language, but she forgot it mostly due to a tragic incident where somebody pushed her into a gutter and called her Hitler. And she decided never to speak German again for a while. Oh, yeah.
That's so messed up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But, you know, she's really a freaking cool person.
That sounds yeah, she sounds cool. I'm just trying to learn Spanish.
We hosted the Friday night like Twitch after party open mic little mini festival thing at her ranch after the Friday night of
that's
TwitchCon.
right, because you're originally from San Diego.
Yeah. Yep, originally from San Diego.
Love that.
She spoke to me in French a lot when we were when my sister and I were little. She would just like little things, mostly like, you know, vas-y, let's go. Maintenant.
I love it.
Yeah, so
yeah.
Kevin Vasquez, thank you for the cheer, and Harmonic, thank you for the follow. Shall we get started? We're here. Oh, hi, Mama. She's like, oh, you're talking about me.
Well, I heard myself summoned.
We have summoned my mother.
My mom might show up at some point.
Perfect. Love it.
Hola, mage.
Awesome.
Yeah, kick it off. Let's go.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is basically play a bunch of original songs back and forth. And we'll do a little interview section in the middle and just chat and hang out and have fun.
This is awesome.
If you guys know our original songs and want to request, feel free. Well, it is up to us whether we want to actually, you know, take requests or play specific songs or whatever. We've also... I'll just, without us doing the thing that we did earlier, you know what I'm talking about? We'll do that a little bit later.
No worries.
Not on this first one, but yeah.
That sounds good.
Okay.
I was trying to find my window just in case, but okay.
No.
Let's go.
Not yet. I will, yes. We will do that.
Go.
All right. Like, what song do I even start with? Okay. When I don't know. Yes. Absolutely. When I don't know what to start off with, I usually start with this one. It's called Nothing Civil, and and it was the title track to my first album. So here we go. Baby's got a badge of honor right across her pretty cheek. Baby got it from her lover. The drinking made him weak. When he kisses her, he leaves his poison lingering upon her lips. It makes her leaving legs go frozen all the way up to her hips. And they wake up in the morning with an echoed voice in the wind. You're right, I should. Hold on a second. I'll mute the sounds for a second. Begging for mercy as the day brings battle again. 'Cause there ain't nothing civil about a civil war. Broken bottles on the kitchen floor. And fighting only makes it worse. We're gonna read Maddie! Hi! 'Cause they're talking turns to screaming when their ears are closed. They go blind before they'll ever see the truth unfold. And sooner or later, they're gonna need us. 'Cause there ain't nothing civil about a civil war. Ain't nothing civil about a civil war. Ooh, the neighbors hear the china shatter. They don't want to get involved. They don't think it really matters. Till the police have been called. And they'll wake up in the morning with an echoed voice in the wind. Go about their business, 'cause it's not their battle to end. 'Cause there ain't nothing civil about a civil war. Broken bottles on the kitchen floor. And fighting only makes it worse. 'Cause the talking turns to screaming when their ears are closed. They go blind before they'll ever see the truth unfold. Sooner or later, shadows like a flag on the ground as they carry her body through that quiet town. 'Cause there ain't nothing civil about a civil war. Broken bottles on the kitchen floor, and fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting. 'Cause they're talking turns to screaming when their ears are closed. They go blind before the let to see the truth unfold. And sooner or later, they're gonna need us. 'Cause there ain't nothing civil about a civil war. 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 All right. Oh. Did I? Okay. I'm like, did I mute you?
No. I'm here. That was bananas. That was so good.
Thank you. Hi, call sign Scarecrow, Maddie. Hi, hello. Hello. Oh, Giselle, it's funny. Cracking me up. Hello, None the Geek. Hello, Nick Neagle. Oh my gosh, all of the friends. Donnie did a 20-month reset. Donnie, thank you. Holy
Whoop
crap.
whoop.
Whoop whoop. I have Joliet on my.
Hi.
Sorry, Joylet.
It's Joliet. It's not. Flush that theory. It's all good. Oh my goodness, that was amazing. You said that was the title track to your first album. How many albums have you released?
2 and a handful of singles.
2 and a handful of singles. When did you start doing music?
I mean,
You don't have to dox yourself, but yeah.
No, well, I've been my mom said that I've been singing since before I could talk.
Yeah,
and
I can tell. Your voice is amazing.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even remember like my first song that I wrote because I just would like walk around the house making up lyrics and all kinds of stuff. The first song that I wrote with an instrument though was a book report, which is totally apropos to like all of the songs that I write now.
That's amazing. I love that so much.
Yeah, I was 12 and I wrote it on the piano. And,
so cute.
Yeah, I'm gonna go a little bit less ghosty here with my lighting. There we go. That's better.
It's funny because I'm seeing both like versions. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm not fancy. I need to figure out too. Yeah, but anyway.
Yeah.
2 angles.
Trevor turned on slow mode. He's like, I can't keep up.
No, you're good, Trevor.
Oh my, young Junkyard Dan, thank you for the raid.
Woo, woo. Raid high.
Amazing. So we're both having margarita-ish
I
things.
just finished mine. Xanthus, if you can hear me.
Need more.
I need a refill. Please come back. I'll just, we'll pretend there's something in this thing,
Trevor.
It's just water though.
Trevor. I don't know that slow mode is absolutely necessary, but he is the main mod.
Yeah. Here. You're killing it. Trevor.
Oh. Okay.
You got this.
Yes. You feel so oppressed by Kaicho. Mr. Mink. Okay, so, well, there's a guy who like raises minks or whatever for hunting and such, and apparently like somebody posted a picture in my Discord, and he looks just like Trevor. It's amazing.
Is a mink like a weasel?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Not to say Trevor is I'm gonna stop.
No, the mink didn't look like Trevor. The guy looked like Trevor.
Oh, I'm sorry, Trevor. I'm sorry. That was like going to a strain. I was like, wait, what? Super sorry. Like, no idea.
Oh my gosh. Yes, please play us a song.
No. I was just gonna say, like, maybe I can make sure this is in tune real quick while we're chatting because I didn't tune this before my stream. Because I'm that guy.
Plus sign says heartbreaker. Minx
Oh,
our
yeah, I could
sleep
do
could look
Heartbreaker.
like worse for sure. That's very true, Maddie. How was your stream, by the way? I hope it was amazing. I heard
It was really great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really great. I was like, I feel bad. I haven't been able to stream for a while. Just been really busy and like kiddo sickness and like getting in the way of like my normal consistent times. And I know how important that is for Twitch, right? Consistency. Your audience knows when you're going to be there. And so it's kind of been up in the air, and I'm going to have a lot of apologizing to do when I get back. But I'm going out of town. So it's like, it's just going to get worse before it gets better real quick. But tonight was amazing. It was amazing.
What?
Are you surprised when you get online? Like, it doesn't matter how long you've been streaming. I'm always surprised that people show up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I am actually. Always.
Like,
every time I'm like, people gonna show up today? They showed up. Oh my gosh. Cool.
Yeah. Like, oh, and I'm always just delighted. Like, it makes me so happy.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. Yeah, I can do Heartbreaker. I can do, I was trying to decide if I want to do all acoustics and go that route. But this one's it's taken on this new life with the track version. So if you don't care, I'll just do it with that.
Also, I am very disappointed in Trevor right now. He wasn't following you already.
No, it's fine, Trevor. Don't worry about it.
He is now.
It's okay. You know what's embarrassing is following everyone on social media and realizing over here, oh no. And everyone's got alerts, so it's just really like obvious. Like, I know we talk like on the internet and I heart your things, but also I forgot to follow you on this platform.
Oh yeah. Well, it's like you basically almost automatically assume that you're following people on all of the things, and then when you find out that you're not, it's like, oh crap, they're gonna get a notification that I just followed them. We're telling them that I was not already.
Like, should I wait until 4 a.m. and wake up and do it so they won't notice?
No, they'll
it's super embarrassing.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Okay, I'm in tune. I'm gonna play. So I will go ahead and do the track version of this. I released this album on September 1st. I'm pretty excited about it. This is my first album, and I was not sure how it was going to go, but this is the title track. So we'll go, let's do that. Let's go back and forth. It's the title track from that album. It's called Heartbreaker. Okay. And feel free to sing along if you want. I'm into it. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do this track, and hopefully it doesn't blow anything out of proportion, but we'll see what happens. You just wave at me. I'll be watching. You just wave at me if this is going badly.
Okay.
Okay. All right, y'all.
Because you will not be able to hear me because I am going to mute myself for you.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're not even in here. Listen, I'm going to give a class one day on how to stream and just be embarrassed like I am right now. Because it never works. Okay, here we go. I found it. Okay. Waking up with you for the 1000th time. Sipping coffee and juice, reading the New York Times. You told me I'm the only one, but now you think you've had your fun. You hope I had a good time. Goodbye, we're done. I got you inside my head, playing every moment over and over again. I thought we'd survive instead. You're a heartbreaker, and now I'm heartbroken. Okay, overlays now. Waking up with him before the sun. Woo! We pour coffee and then read the Chicago Sun. Yeah. He tells me that I've changed his life, and now he wants me as his wife. Well, we had a good run, was fun, goodbye. I still got you inside my head, playing every moment over and over again. I thought we'd survive instead. You're making heartbreakers of the heartbroken. was a good man. I should have warned him. I should have warned him that I'm an imposter. How does it feel siring so many monsters? To how to do this thing. I don't know what it is. I don't have it down. Thank you so much, Scarecrow. I appreciate you. Thank you.
I just
I can't wait to go back and listen. I hope someone made some clips so I can hear your harmonies. I don't get to do that with anybody.
Right?
So thank you.
Oh, my pleasure. I'm like,
thank you, D Silver. Buttsbot, I love your name.
Oh, Buttsbot is a bot.
No!
Buttsbot is a bot. You can have him in your stream too.
Okay.
It automatically defaults to it changes random like syllables in people's messages to the word butt automatically. You can change
it. That is fantastic.
Right? And you can change it to whatever word you want to. But yes.
Okay, that's awesome. I must know.
Sorry, please, Giselle, I totally ruined it.
No, I love it.
I just wanted Joliet to know.
I appreciate it. I need this in my life. Hilarious. Okay, you go.
Okay.
I'm excited.
All right.
This is so cool.
Right?
Yes.
Nikki, thank you for the tip. Trevor, thank you for the tip. Trevor Mink. Wait, hold on. Was that actually Trevor, or was that somebody else pretending to be Trevor tipping? Because it says Trevor Minkman Botten, which I'm skeptical that it's actually Trevor.
Or is this when they're filling in like whatever name it's supposed to show up as?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Brilliant.
Uh-huh. So if you guys want to also tip Joliet as well as myself, that tip link will I give a portion to my guest every week from
that is so
the
sweet
actual...
of you. You do not have to do that. Thanks.
I mean, you know.
You're the best.
You're doing this show with me too, so you know. All right. Did I fix that? I think I did. All right. I'm just like, what did I do? Yeah, okay, there's where it went. I'm like trying to figure out where all of the alert box and stuff, they're like
oh my gosh,
a little too big.
Yeah.
I think there we go. I just make them smaller so that they don't cover what they're not supposed to cover. Thank you, Magooch. Is it Magooch? Appreciate you. Not even in slow-mo, Trevor. I don't take no for an answer about what? What do you mean? About what? Oh, also, so somebody redeemed a Duolingo story. So we can.
Yay! Let's do it. It's so great. I love Duolingo so much.
Yeah. So yeah, I basically I read it in
That's
French, but I translate as we go.
Yeah,
essentially.
Sounds so cool. Do you pull up the desktop version and everything, and then people can watch?
I don't have it on my PC.
That's right. I was trying to figure out like your setup.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's cool though.
But that's a great idea for the future.
It's all the graphics are exactly the same. I've streamed Duolingo before. It was a gas. It was a good time. Yeah.
You know what? Maybe let me see if I can like start a download and then do a song, and it'll be hopefully open, downloaded by then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like log in.
Oh yeah. Then let's do that, because that is a fantastic idea. Not even close. Oh. Mag euch? Mag euch? Like as in German?
Oh gosh, yeah, I wouldn't even. I'm gonna call you Mage. Sorry. I remember like 2 phrases in German.
That's I know. Ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch. Nur
nur
ein bisschen. Nur ein bisschen.
Yeah, same. A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
got it right.
forgot what Sprecher. I was like, verstehe, which is understand or something. Yeah.
Ich verstehe, yeah.
Yeah. Ja, or ja.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
It won't allow you to tip. Oh no.
Smart.
Okay, all right. Ooh. Can I even do a let's see. I'm logged in, but I don't see the
story tab.
Stories, yeah.
Oh, you might have to do a normal boring lesson. Stories is funnier.
Right? The stories are the best.
Shoot.
Browse by lessons, games, conversations, experiences.
Games?
Yeah, what?
What's that?
Oh, it's a whole different Duolingo classes. What?
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. I don't. Dang it. I'm kind of upset right now.
I know. I would be.
Right?
It's so cute.
Right.
It was exactly the same.
The stories are the best.
Not.
I think I'm still gonna do a story though, because I'll figure it out later where I can project my screen on there so that y'all can read along and such. But for now, we're just gonna do this.
Like airdrop it or whatever.
Yeah. There's
Apple would work.
There's ways to do it.
But there are ways.
Wait, does Maddie not know what? What does Maddie not know?
Duolingo. You don't know Duolingo.
I wonder what the noise was. You thought you had rats? Oh, no, my follow. Was it my? Oh, Alice, thank you so much for the tip. Oh my gosh. See, now I've turned all of the because we were getting so many alerts that I muted it.
I'm gonna text.
I did. There we go.
My hubby for another margarita.
Nikki's on vacation in his basement. That's hysterical. All right. Whoa. Oh. Whoa. There must be an update to the app because it looks totally different. Where are my stories?
I was so excited when I got.
Where are my stories?
Okay, wait.
I am angry. Where? What? Oh. Okay, hold on. Okay.
Did you figure it out?
I think so. There's. What is going on? It's completely different. It's totally like updated, and like. So there's stories within it, but it's like a whole. It's completely different. It's completely different. Muppets just yelled Shatner. So. Oh my goodness!
I'm stealing that. That is so great.
Do it, please.
I was using buckets for the feeling of the UCK, but I'm gonna use Shatner. That's great.
Yes. Ooh. Okay, so, all right, fine. I guess we'll do. This one's called "The Boy I Love." Let me.
Ooh.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sure
You're good. You're good. Let me hold on. I think I can do this because I've already got it. Boop boop. There we go. And then I can just make it smaller before we do this. All right. we'll put it. I want you all to be able to read it and stuff. It'll read it to you and stuff. But there it is. There it is.
So excited.
Le garçon que j'aime. The boy that I love. So Zari is basically she's babysitting Junior for the night, and they're watching a movie. She starts crying. Zari, what's wrong? Oh, Noah broke her heart. Oh, no. Noah broke her heart. Yep. Ding dong. Who's Noah? The boy that I love.
Are they watching The Notebook?
What's going on? Donnie! Holy moly, Donnie! Thank you for that gigantic tip. Wow. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay, I also just realized that my desktop audio was not on, so now y'all will be able to hear. Okay, I think that I thought that Noah was perfect and that he had a lot of talent.
Restoring homes.
Oh no, he did something terrible. And I can no longer forgive him. I can never forgive him.
Thank you so much.
It's horrible. I know. Mets tes chaussures? Wait, hold on. Like, get your shoes? Oh no, where are they going? What are you doing? Oh no. Junior's going to the kitchen and he's coming back with some eggs. He told her to put on her shoes.
Where's the story going?
Oh no. He said, I saw this on TV once. We're going to throw eggs at Noah's house. She stops crying. Eggs? Oh no. You're going to feel better afterwards, and if you don't feel better, we can throw toilet paper in his yard. No, Junior, we can't do that. Why not? Oh, she doesn't know where he lives. You don't know where your boyfriend lives? Oh, he's not my boyfriend. What? Oh, he's my favorite actor. He's in the film that we're watching.
For heaven's sake. Oh, for heaven's sake. Oh my God.
Right?
It's on the edge of my seat.
Oh no, he acts really badly. Oh no, he's a terrible actor. Oh, and now I never want to see another film with him in it. He was a terrible actor in a movie. Oh no. All right. Wow. Awesome.
Yeah, finish your. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Matching.
And there we are. That was the story.
Yay. I had my hubby bring me my Duolingo stuffed bird.
Dun, dun. All right.
Yeah, I love that sound at the end. It's so satisfying.
Woo-hoo! 774-day streak intact.
Whoa! What in the world?
Yeah.
The highest I got was like 120, and then I almost paid money to keep it. I was so mad when I lost it.
I did pay money.
You have paid money to keep yours? I would too if I was in the 700s.
Yeah, well, because I have the pro account, and it was worth it for me. Like, yeah.
I have the pro account too. But I mean, like, I haven't.
I got a hold
You know
of
how
my
it, like, you'll lose your streak?
Yeah.
How you, yeah.
Yeah,
And
the
they're
streak
like,
freezes
you can pay
are
$12.
awesome.
Yeah. They are. I've used both of mine actually. Oh no, I need to make sure I get. I'm at like a 65-day streak or something at the moment, but yeah.
Yeah.
My kiddo is learning Japanese on there because she's obsessed with all the Studio Ghibli films, and they made like in Tokyo. They just opened or are starting to open the Studio Ghibli Park. I don't know if there's rides or anything, but I think there's like different sections that represent the movies and stuff. So she's like, I want to go, and I'm like, well,
so cool.
Okay, I'll give you 5 years to save money. Number one, and number two, like let's learn. Let's see if we can't learn some Japanese.
Yeah, man, that's awesome.
So I got her this fluffy.
I love, yes. I love your little Duolingo owl. I want one. Mm-hmm. He's got a, you know what? I should get one just to have on my shelves. You know, I've got quite the collection of, you know, a menagerie.
I love it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right.
All right, I think it's time for me to sing a song.
I'm going to steal this idea and do Duolingo and redeem Duolingo on my stream too.
Do it.
That would just help me keep my streak.
Yeah.
That's super cute.
Right? That's kind of what I did it for. And also like I have a thing on my channel points where it's I called it the French, I think it's the French 2. It used to be the French 4. I think it's the French 2. 4 minutes was just too long, I felt like. But for 2 minutes I have to speak in only French.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm that good. I'm not that far into okay. My daughter mi hija tiene is it siete? Is that 7? Years.
Años.
So 7. Is I can't type.
My daughter's 7.
I'm sorry. Just imagine I'm trying to speak it.
All right, Muppets. I will do that afterwards.
All right. What are you gonna play? What are you gonna play next?
I was thinking I might get a little, since Halloween is obviously my favorite holiday, because I have all of the songs that are appropriate for it.
Genius.
This one is called Spirits, and it's from the perspective of a ghost trying to get someone drunk so they can take over their body.
That is amazing! Oh my gosh, I can't wait. Okay.
Yeah, because so if you think about it, like hard liquor is also called spirits, right?
Right. No, you're a genius. I love the play on words. Let's go.
Do you think you might want to try some harmony if you hear it? Because there's definitely some ooze and stuff in there too. So
okay,
yeah. All right.
So, of course there is. I love you. Okay, let me turn this. Let me get this working.
Yeah.
We're gonna. This is an experiment, guys.
This is an experiment. Okay. I'm gonna have to take off my headset, but it's fine.
Okay.
Oh, you know what I could just do? Make it easier. Because I could just unplug my headphones and then replug them in.
There you go.
Then I don't hear it at all.
Don't forget
I'm
your
constantly rolling. Yeah.
Your magic reverb button. Your magic reverb button.
It should be automatically on, but I will just.
Oh, I hear it now.
Turn it up a little bit. Yeah.
There it is. Yeah, you're good.
Cool. All right.
Okay.
We're gonna do this, and here we go. All right. Y'all can hear it, and it sounds all right, and. Hold on. I need to do a little toony thing real quick. You're good. There you go. Just a little sip. Hold on. This is the one that I need.
Oh.
Just a little sip to get you started. Isn't that just what you want? Let me slip through your veins and into your brain. Your mind is the house that I haunt. I lurk in your shadows. I slip through the cracks. I whisper a nudge and set traps. But as soon as that poison colors your breath, I'm no longer feeding off scraps. Ooh,
Oh my gosh. Oh, you're such a good writer. It's bananas.
Okay. Okay, we can switch now.
Yeah, sorry. I had to figure out which one it was. There, I fixed it.
Okay.
I fixed it. Sorry, you guys. Yeah, she's not coming through at quite her high fidelity that she would be. So what we did there, so that I could sing along, was that you were hearing what I received from her. And right now she's in a Discord call with me. So Discord doesn't allow for high fidelity. Next time we'll iron it out and we'll get it fixed for you. But at the moment, yeah, sorry. So yeah, Nick, I feel bad. like the whole time you're like, this isn't right. And I'm like, I know, it's not. That was amazing.
Thank you.
That was amazing.
I can't wait to hear what you did. I saw you do a little harmony thing there.
I was like, ooh. I kind of went behind you a little bit. Like, I don't know. I was trying things.
Cool. Can't wait.
But it's a beautiful song. Beautiful
Thank
song.
Thank you.
Do you did you have you fully produced that one? Or?
So there is a version.
Yeah.
I'll put a marker there real quick just so I can go back. There is a version that I literally told the producer to make it sound like Evanescence, and he nailed it.
Okay.
So,
all right, sick.
But that version is out under the name Madam Poltergeist.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Do you have a moniker, like a different moniker?
Yeah, I mean, I figured, if I was gonna do, stuff that's very different.
From your, yeah.
Right. Yep.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. I'm obsessed.
No, the Twitch guest star feature wouldn't work, Trevor, for that. Yeah,
it's weird. Like, so she's able to sing along with me because basically your phone call is one way. If you were to call someone on the phone and they started singing a song, it sounds perfect to you. It's not delayed because they're holding down the fort, and you sing along and it would sound fine, but they could not. They would hear you delayed.
Right.
So we kind of mute each other. And so what we did was we took my routing, my audio, and pushed that through the stream for you to hear. But because I'm not receiving her in high fidelity, you weren't getting her that way either.
Yeah. But it was an experiment, and, hopefully it wasn't too,
It was probably strange because you heard me perfectly. So I don't know what kind of a bed that laid, but we'll have to go back and look.
Yeah.
Giselle, I don't actually. It's actually hilarious because we got in to do our sound check, and Auburn's like, "Oh, this is what you need to do." Like she knows, and I'm like, someone holds my hand through this. I don't really understand it, to be honest with you. But anyway, that was fantastic. Okay, let me do.
I've done that, Trevor. All of that has been done. Disable noise suppression, automatic gain control. I have yes.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. It's
still
weird.
But thank you.
Because they don't allow for original sound. I wish they would let you pay for it, too. Because they'll let you boost your stream. They'll let you boost your Discord server to receive at-source video. But they haven't quite allowed for audio from a microphone yet.
Yeah.
Maybe I can get a meeting with these people. Like, look what we're trying to do. This is really cool.
Right?
You guys are holding us back.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I might be able to actually, because of the collective, they actually.
Are you in the collective?
I am. Oh, yes.
Dude, make that happen. Tell them.
I'll mention something.
Yeah. There's some company too that Twitch is working with right now. I don't remember the name, but they're working on actually cutting down the latency between video streams so that we can do this kind of thing without any delay.
That would be amazing.
Which just sounds like it's not going to be possible. Come on.
Yeah, well, it really depends on everybody's, internet.
Yeah, and where you are, like regionally, like how long does it take for my signal to reach yours?
Right.
In space and time.
And like.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Anyway.
Will you play us another song?
I will. Let me do, I just played this one on my stream, and I'm going to do it again because I effed it up.
Perfect.
All right. And feel free to, of course, whatever you'd like to do. I would love to have your voice all over my voice. That sounds strange and
I also
bizarre.
have, in case we're...
Is that a mandolin?
It is a mandolin.
Dude. Yes. Whatever you want to do.
We'll see.
This is just in, where's the root? This is in G.
Oh, perfect. That's even better.
So there you go.
Cool.
Be my melody when the tension is high, light and delicate with a clever rhyme. If you leave a place for me to harmonize, I'll try. When I'm feeling better, I'll try. Be my rainstorm, relax my mind. Come sit closer, make the lightning strike. Pull me through your thunder as you open up my sky. Let your love pour down on mine. Oh, I've never felt more at peace than when I'm with you. You're my refuge. Be my paintbrush when I feel blind. Press your colors through my black and white. Help me see the beauty even when I close my eyes. Paint for me our first sunrise. Oh, I've never felt more at peace than when I'm with you. You're all that I need. My joy is the proof. Our lives intertwined, though I may decline. Once in a while is why I survive. Be my courage when I've lost my drive. Hold me steady when I'm weak inside. Sing for me your poetry that got me through the night. I'll love you till the end of time. I'll love you till the end of mine.
So beautiful.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Thank you. That's called watercolors, weirdly. Thank you, guys.
Lovely, lovely.
Oh, thank you for saying that. Mage, I appreciate it. That's kind of you. It's low. Like, that's one of those, like, I'll sit and do, like, a song where I'm screaming. I don't know you've been singing all your life, too, but, like, I don't know how your voice works. But if it's like mine, I'll push too hard and I'll blow my chops and I lose both the high end and the low end.
Oh,
It just
no.
becomes like this. I'm just like, I'm not sure. So getting back down in those places, like, later in the evening.
I usually, like, if I ever lose a part of my voice, it's usually, like, the middle. And I have the lows and I have the highs, just not, like, the middle.
That's fascinating.
Right?
Yeah. I don't know what I would prefer. Not neither.
I mean, yeah, obviously you want your whole range. But
the whole range, right.
Yeah.
But that's awesome. Like, if you could still pop off and do.
Yeah, and it's usually, like, just, like, a certain part of my voice, too. Like, I can still hit those notes in a different kind of placement. Yeah.
That makes sense. Like you compensate with a way of singing.
We could totally talk vocals like
This is exciting, yeah.
we could go off and get totally nerdy.
Do you
with
also
vocals.
teach voice? And
I have not.
yeah, I haven't either.
Yeah, I feel like it's a lot of pressure, and I don't know how to like put into
Tell
words
people
exactly
to do what you do.
exactly. Yes, yes. But I do want to. There's a voice specialist, an evidence-based voice specialist on TikTok that I might end up taking
What does
a
that
course
mean,
from.
evidence-based?
So she basically tells you, kind of what part of your body is actually activated with like in certain, it's
By listening to you? Or just in everyone works the same?
just how the voice actually physically works.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's really fascinating. Yeah, but she actually teaches a course for voice teachers, or people who want to
cool.
become voice teachers.
So cool.
Yeah. It's really, really neat.
I know, I feel weird too. Like people ask and I'm just like, I can tell you what I do and you can try it and see if it works. Like, but for you, but it's so felt. I know because I feel it. It's not, and I can't feel your voice. I don't know how you feel. I would need to become a ghost and embody your body.
I feel like when I listen to other people, I can kind of tell, like I can kind of feel it in my own body, just like knowing where I can hit tones similar.
Yeah.
But putting it into words and explaining how to replicate it is another story.
How do you ask for money for that? Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's amazing, Dawn.
That's really cool.
Sounds like a genius.
Yeah. Yeah, my one of my favorite vocal coaches, her name was Joni, and I can't remember her last name right now, but she was out of San Diego, and she was very much, she actually showed me a diagram of like the whole system and everything, and yeah, my ADHD would not retain all of that information, but my body retained the physical knowledge, and that's pretty much what you want in like voice lessons and vocal coaching and stuff is somebody to be able to get you where you want to be and then have your body remember how to do it so that you don't have to think about it later on.
Right.
Yeah. That's really awesome, Dawn. Very cool.
Dr. Wendy Laborn.
Cool.
She sounds cool.
All right. So Ramones wants he actually is French Canadian. He translated my song Deep Deep Blue into French.
Oh, I love that.
And so I'm going to do kind of a hybrid where I do part of it in English and part of it in French.
Cool.
Unless we want the whole thing in French. Y'all feel free to request that if you want. Just tell me in the chat. I feel like we should vote, but that would take too long.
Do the hybrid.
The hybrid? Okay. Cool.
Although I'd be fascinated to see if I could tell by the song and the what it's about. Franglais.
Franglais, yeah.
Franglais.
The French do not pronounce the S at the end unless there's an E after it.
Sorry.
Oh no, I'm just I'm just teaching you a little French. It's fine.
I appreciate you.
I'm not being like you're doing it wrong, but also you're doing it wrong.
But also, listen, you're doing it.
All right. Yeah. This is my first Siren song. I released this in August, so there is a fully produced version of this, but not in French at all. The version is in English, but I might release a French version.
Remix. Yeah.
I mean, because why not, right? Yeah. We've got the track now. I can just go back in and sing it in French. Yep. So, all right, here we go. I'm gonna mute you. There we go. I need lots of reverb for this one. There we go. the sea. I thought I could save you, but the only one drowning was me. Your voice was so soothing, like a belly drum. I tried to sing with you, but the salty sea filled up my lungs. Oh, sirène, sirène, peux-tu chanter, frissonner et faire vibrer? Sirène, sirène, n'importe où, te suivre jusqu'au bout. The tides are your children, the waves your slaves. They're dragging me closer to my watery grave. Oh, sirène, sirène, peux-tu chanter, frissonner et faire vibrer? Sirène, sirène, n'importe où, te suivre jusqu'au bout. Mon encre lancée à la mer bleue, s'enfonçant dans les profondes bleues de ce monde dans la noirceur, disparaître tes sens. Make me shiver, make me weep. Siren, siren, I'll follow you into the deep, deep blue. So this is drowning, this is how I die. If I'd never hurt you, maybe I would be dry.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And gorgeous. I don't know why, but I was transported. I think maybe it's the chord progression, or I don't know. There's a song in the World of Warcraft, and I can't remember the name of it right now.
Oh.
And then there's another, and like that Mary Poppins lullaby.
Oh, yeah.
It was like, if you combine those two, it's just, I don't know. And then your voice and the lyric. Just perfect.
Thank you.
You write perfect little songs.
And I saw your message, and yes, please. Please,
Good,
let's collab.
Good. I'm 100% serious. Yeah, like, please. Amazing. Okay.
Yay.
Dude. So I'm sitting here typing to her, like, fawning in our Discord chat. I'm like, oh my God.
It's mutual, so, you know.
Love you.
Love you. Okay. Will you do?
That was your first siren song?
My first siren song. Yes, I have more.
I have more.
I do. I have more. I read a lot.
All of them.
Yes. Well, I will do another one. I think it's we'll do one more of your songs, and then we'll do like an interview thing. If y'all have questions
You bet.
in the audience, please let me know. Otherwise, I'm just gonna ask my standard questions and And then we'll possibly do the bad lip reading interview.
Oh my gosh, right, I forgot. I would love to. Okay, I'm going to give you one of my newer ones.
So
I
happy to
can
have you,
remember
Doc.
how it goes. Wish me luck. Let's see.
Good luck.
Thank you. I think I do this on 3. I don't know. I move these around a lot. This is called I Hope You Thrive. It's kind of sarcastic, but not. I don't know. Let me make sure I remember how it goes. I think that's how that goes. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that's right. I hope you get your moment in the sun, and I hope you give us all a run for our money, and I hope you have fun, enjoy our 15 minutes, and you leverage the attention and the opportunities to strive. Even though I've never seen you work a day in your life, I hope you thrive. Then maybe you'll stop making excuses. I hope your misfortunes take a turn, and I hope some of the bridges you've burned stay standing, and I hope when you try, you get more than you've earned, and you learn how to count your blessings. May you thrive. May there be boasting and libations, toasting nominations if you ever thrive. If there's occasion for coattails that aren't mine, then let me be your first congratulations. I know you can do it, even now while you refuse to climb the mountain of dedication. But hey, maybe you'll get lucky while you're still in your prime, and you'll thrive. Your untapped potential is a crime, so I really hope you thrive. It's so hard to watch you wasting time. At least you're not still wasting mine.
Woo. Yes.
It's sort of rude. It's a rude song.
But come on.
Also, please, dude.
Yeah.
Do something.
But also, like, you know, I hope you thrive. Like, it's still,
Yeah.
you know. Mm-hmm.
You get it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. I'm trying to find my windows. I've just closed them all like an idiot. There they are. Okay, I've got it. Oop, bonk. I thought it was cold in here. Nope, it's just your voice. Thank you, Nikki. I appreciate that. Creatively well written and spoken lyrically. Thank you, Aka. I appreciate that. Is it AKA? How do you like your name being said?
His name is Brian.
Brian.
It's AKA 71. Yeah, blah.
Got
But,
it.
yeah.
71 blah.
Blah.
Julia, I'm staying on your good side. I know, right? I will immortalize you. That was like like fall in love with a writer and you'll live forever, or break a writer's heart and you will live forever. You will be immortal.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. All right. I do believe it is interview time. We'll do a regular interview first.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my little dragon goblet here.
That's so cute. Cheers.
Cheers. I've got dice in it right now, but
Oh, but it sounds like. Are they D&D dice?
Yes.
Yes. Dope. I love it.
you play D&D?
I do. Do you?
Yes.
Okay. Why don't let's do it again? We actually were Dawn Angel here in chat. There she is. She wants to learn, and so we're gonna do like a one-shot campaign sometime soon. I'll let you know when if you want to come
let
play.
me know.
Yeah.
Alice yelled
It'll only be like a It'll only be like a 4 or 5 hour thing, but I think that'll be a nice.
That sounds
we'll have
awesome
it
to me.
Yeah, dude. Sweet. Teach me and my husband a wise one. We
Yeah.
shall. Don't be ashamed. It's
yeah.
so much fun.
Which I've played 5e, and I've also done Pathfinder and various other ones as well. Oh,
I have done everything from like vanilla 3.5. 4e was my heyday, which was everyone hated it. I don't know. It was kind of. It didn't
I've done
scale
3.5
well.
too.
But 3.5, which I think is Pathfinder, no? Still?
Yeah, basically,
3.8?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
Pathfinder is based on 3.5, yes.
That's right. So I never got into 5th edition. I don't think I've played 5th edition even once. So that'll be fun to learn.
I play that with Maddie Twig. He's the DM.
Awesome.
And some other friends.
Do you have a favorite class? And
Oh, I've
tried them all?
No, I have not tried them all. I actually, it wasn't until like a few years ago that I played my first, and I've never played an in-person D&D game.
You've never done in person?
I've never done in
awkward
person.
And great and smelly and weird. Yeah.
That's
my
fantastic.
first experience was like with this, a group of guys, and oh man, I don't know if Xanthus is watching right now, but do you remember the guy? He ordered like the messiest. He ordered it's like 8 hours. You're there for 8 hours with these people, and so you just kind of handle your own food or whatever. We didn't do like the potluck. You can get very cute with it. Like, okay, I'm gonna bring the weenies and sauce, and you're gonna bring the soup or whatever it is you decide to do. So we were just taking care of ourselves. We didn't know each other, and he got Kentucky Fried Chicken. And he's wearing this green like cable knit sweater, which is really pretty. And he would just like eat in this greasy, and he just all over anyway, that sort of thing is what stays in my mind. The game was great.
Yeah.
The gameplay was really fun. The interplay was fine, but also like it got hot and sweaty and smelly, and also grease guy. Like that poor sweater. Anyway.
Oh no. That poor,
but I used
poor
to
sweater.
We used to go to Gen Con Indy every year, which is a gaming convention in Indianapolis.
Cool.
I think it's in August. And they have the Wizards of the Coast come, and they host an entire ballroom of like little one-shot D&D campaigns, and they are so much fun. Like you re-roll a new character every time. I mean, you could bring the same person, I suppose, but
yeah,
very fun. Highly recommend in person. Even with all you're missing so much flavor and smell. But it's cool. How do you guys play online then?
Roll20.
What program do you do? Roll20?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Good. It's a good one.
Yeah, I've also have you ever played Divinity? Original Sin?
No.
It's an RPG, and they also have GM mode, where you can basically run a like a D&D campaign, but it's got video game mechanics.
Oh, that's cool.
And you can take people through actual like dungeons and stuff, so it's visual as well, with like people
really
actually walking
cool.
around. Yeah.
Divinity. Okay, I'm gonna remember that, because that's what's missing to me. Like I do love imagining it all, having my little miniature, and like the map and everything. That's really fun. But obviously, like I don't know if you play any other, like I'll play WoW or whatever, World of Warcraft. And that's how I've equated it. Like this is D&D is WoW, but you do all the behind the scenes like math that's happening. And more randomized.
Yeah. When I GM for especially like the Divinity GM mode, I tend to do a lot of improv.
Yeah,
I do prepare some stuff, but like my favorite moment was like in like the last game that we played, because there are pre-made dungeons and stuff like that in
Yeah.
like caves or whatever. And one of my the player characters, she went over to this spot that it was like in a cave and it had like wood on on part of it. She's like, "What's down here?" I'm like, I mean, y'all were just supposed to leave, but now that you've asked, now that we're here, you can see through the cracks that maybe there's a chest down there.
That's
and I
brilliant.
created this whole thing. They managed to get the chest out of there. There's traps and stuff that I was like, all right, cool, it blows up, whatever.
Right.
But she found like this amulet and like this letter that I just literally pulled it out of my ass, and the letter was like, "I love you, my darling, forever," and there was like an amulet in there, and so then she put on the amulet, and then this guy appeared to her and like was professing his undying love to her, but she was the only person who could see him.
Oh wow, that is so cool. I
I'm
love
like,
that so much.
I'm like, how did I pull that out of my ass? But
you're a magical being.
that was like
meant to do this.
The most fun ever.
Yeah.
Session
that is
ever.
Super cool.
Yeah.
I would love if you could run a game. I want to be there.
Mm-hmm.
In Divinity. That's super neat. Question for Joliet. Background story for the song. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I'll not read you. I'm doing
No, we can do that right now.
Okay,
Go ahead, answer.
Yeah. Okay. So Heartbreaker is about my very first serious boyfriend. 100% gave everything to this guy, like as in my heart and my plans for the future. Like, I don't know.
I feel like as you do for your first.
As one does. Yeah. It's that first big fall, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he also changed a lot about my personality. It's kind of weird having a daughter now, like realizing how to the lengths I was willing to go to as a young, impressionable teenager, and knowing how much I really altered myself in order to fit into what I thought he might want of me. And it still didn't work. And then I was sort of stuck in this person that I was. I don't know who I would be today if it weren't for him. And, I don't know if it would be better. I would like to think that it would be. He was very, very quick-witted and sarcastic and sort of dark.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of the bright, sparkly pieces of my joy and personality sort of left... just in becoming whoever I thought he might want, but also in having my heart broken. So therefore, the very next relationship so Heartbreaker is about the breaking bad, right? Of me, and how you start out this pure person with like this ideal of what love is and your future, and then you're hurt, and then you go on to hurt the next person because you pick someone, for me, it was like, this is to put up with the loneliness, or I'm just amused by you. And it's not true love. And that person what's really horrible is when that person truly loves you. And I realized that's what was going on with my first boyfriend is he was just, I was a filler for someone he truly wanted. He had a first love somewhere that ruined him to me.
Yep.
And then I was ruining the next person in my relationship. So it's about that cycle of, harming someone. And my next project,
relate to that.
I might explore the kind of like Watercolors is a song about my husband, and just how he's really a healing force. And it's not one of those situations where he completes me. Eventually you grow out of you eventually learn enough and grow out of that ideal or that perspective. It's more he is the right fit for what we're going the same place, and it's not that I'm missing anything and need completion. I am a complete person, and he's a complete person, and we're doing this together. But the healing that happened just from understanding that and just who he is. Yeah. But anyway, that's what Heartbreaker is about.
Right on.
It's about that guy.
Yeah.
And then me being ruined and going on to hurt other people.
Damn.
Sorry.
I mean, real talk, We got raided. Hi, Sydney. Sydney Wright. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in.
Sydney, what's up?
Hi, Toto. What's up? Is it Guidian or Gideon? Because it looks like guide.
I call him Gideon, but it is
him
Guide, isn't it? Have I been pronouncing your name wrong this whole time, Gideon?
Mm-hmm.
I'm the worst.
Oh my gosh, double raid. Sarah Lightman. Oh my gosh. No, okay. It is Gideon then, right? Yes?
Good.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I've been saying.
Wait. Oh, now it's going
Sydney.
through. Weird.
Sydney had stragglers.
Yeah. Yeah. That's weird. She like raided twice. That's cool.
You should sing a song, Aubrey.
We should. Let's do that.
Go, go, go.
Okay. Since we got raided, and then we'll talk some more. And then we'll sing some more. And then we'll talk some more. And then we'll sing some more.
Listen to this gorgeous voice and welcome to this stream.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, Dill, thank you for the biddies. You want another siren song?
Yes, please. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, queen.
Oh. Or do you want a ghost story, or do you want my alteration of the Little Mermaid?
I want a ghost story.
Okay.
But that sounds really intriguing.
I'll eventually do both during the stream.
Okay.
We'll do both, but we'll do the ghost story first, which is still kind of a siren song, but it comes with a story. That's a true story.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. A friend of mine was in the Navy on a ship called the USS Hoel in the middle of the Indian Ocean. They were going about 15 knots towards the Philippines when all of a sudden the fantail watch started screaming over the intercom. He tore off his headset, would not go back to his post because he saw something rise out of the water, land on the handrail on the back of the ship, stare at him for a few minutes, and then fly off into the night. I know.
Oh my God.
I know, right? Hold on. The capo.
Her battery died. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh, was she at a gig? I know she streams from gigs sometimes.
That's awesome. I want to do that.
I do that now and then.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a creepy story, right?
I'm excited.
But it happened again a few years later on a different ship with a completely different crew who knew nothing about the previous instance. The only person on both ships was my friend who told me the story.
Okay.
So I'm like, first of all, don't go back.
No.
Second of all, I gotta write a song about that. 'Cause, yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Good question, Ramones. Where is Kelsey? She's usually here. Trevor, you wanna message the group or something? She might have forgotten. Hopefully everything's okay. See you, Vicky. Have a great night. Gotcha. In a tavern on an island in the Arabian Sea, I met a man with a shadow on his face. He asked me for a light and said, "Mind if I sit here?" as he pulled a cigarette from its case. And he told me of his travels and the sights that he'd seen. I sat back as the smoke obscured my view, and I asked him if he'd ever been frightened at sea. He chuckled and cried, "If you only knew." 15 knots towards the Philippines on a dark and foggy night. I saw it sitting on the stern in the glow of a flickering light, and I swore it looked straight through to my soul, then flew to the sea below. And to this day my mind still screams 15 knots towards the Philippines. I looked upon the man with a skeptic's eyes, laughing as I said, no, I don't believe your lies, though I must admit, it's a story to behold, but it's the tallest tale I've ever been told. 15 knots towards the Philippines on a dark and foggy night. I saw it sitting on the stern in the glow of a flickering light, and I swore it looked straight through to my soul, then flew to the sea below. And to this day, my mind still screams 15 knots towards the Philippines. Myself on a dark and foggy night in the arms of the ocean, staring out upon the waves. And sure as I am sitting here telling you today, a figure on the stern was staring my way. Oh, 15 knots towards the Philippines on a dark and foggy night. I saw it sitting on the stern in the glow of a flickering light, and I swore it looked straight through to my soul, then flew to the sea below. To this day, my mind still screams 15 knots towards the Philippines. I found myself on a dark and foggy night in the arms of the ocean, staring out upon the waves. And sure as I am sitting here telling you today, a figure on the stern was staring my way. Oh, 15 knots for the Philippines on a dark and foggy night. I saw it sitting on the stern in the glow of a flickering light, and I swore it looked straight through to my soul, then flew to the sea below. And to this day, my mind still screams 15 knots towards the Philippines. Towards the Philippines. I think I did the third verse twice.
Oh my god. Did you? No.
No?
It's a full complete. No. Okay.
Do you ever like forget if you've like done a verse and
yeah,
and then just do it twice or like did I do the second verse? I don't know. Should I do it again?
I just completely forget verses, and I'm like, I don't know what I sing here.
Some of the songs just become so like ingrained in my body that like I like am thinking about something else while I'm singing and playing at the same time.
Yes.
And then when my brain comes back, I'm like, wait, where am I?
Where was I? Yes. Yeah. It's like looking ahead and then trying to go back. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you're like, wait.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No idea.
I can't ever also like start a song in the middle or like in a place that I don't or like
no.
I also like all of my chords and stuff are memorized with muscle memory. So if some of my chords I'm like I have to really think about like where my hands are, my fingers are to tell you what the chords are.
Right. No, you were asking about one of mine the other day and I was like I don't know. It all goes together.
Red
I would
flags.
have to sit down and actually.
Would you play that actually tonight?
I would love to play that one. Sure. Oh. Yeah, let's just watch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also, quick question, really quick.
Yeah.
And this is one of my usual questions: is how did you come up with the name Joliet4?
Oh, sure. This is my World of Warcraft character, and I want to say I was going for Juliet, but. It's been so long, I really don't remember. And, like, obviously Juliet was taken. So, but then I thought, well, I'll just change a vowel or something. Because that's what you're doing. Like, you trying out names, and that's taken, that's taken, that's taken. So I changed a vowel.
So
and
Joliet is not
okay.
your given name.
It's not. No, secrets all revealed. No, my given name is one of the most common names.
Is it really?
In the world. Yeah. Yeah, and the reason I don't use my real name, I would, but I had a little bit of a weird stalker situation on a different platform. And we ended up moving, not because of that, but it worked out. And I switched platforms. And so I just was like, okay, we're going to start fresh. And yeah. It was really scary and creepy. And yeah. So now I'm like kind of overly cautious about I'm not enough though. I've doxed myself like 7 times on my stream just in the last year. So anyway, but yeah.
No worries.
Story
I'm not gonna force you to name.
No, you're good. It's weird because like I don't know. You can Google my real name and not find a thing about me, like actual me. But there's like there's names I've used in other bands and things. So it's like how much of me can you discover, kind of a thing. Challenge accepted. No. Anyway, that is my story. And I use the number 4 because it's my favorite number, and regular old Joliet is like a city in Illinois, it turns out. So that is that story. This is called Red Flags, and I truly hope you cannot relate.
I can.
So sorry.
Yep.
I learned the chords to Sleepwalking, this wildlife rendition originally, by Bring Me the Horizon. Oh, the first time I tried to learn chords on piano. But I learned by muscle memory, so I literally cannot tell you what the chords are unless you're like there are lots of songs just like that.
Yep.
Okay. I know that there's no restitution, babe. I'll never return to the person I once knew. Nah, don't say you made no contribution, babe. I let you burn right through. My heart isn't fireproof. And if I focus for a moment on the day that we met and really pay attention to the words that you said, would I recognize the compromise would really only ever mean my sacrifice if I wasn't so distracted by the shape of your lips, the curve of your smile, the sound of you listing all the ways you worship me? Maybe I would figure out exactly where my walls, where my walls came down, and my head filled with your lies. I must admit, I wanted to believe in a perfect match, the fairy tale distracted from all your lies. Yeah, I guess I was blind till your true colors flash. Now all I see are red flags. The things you used to love about me, now you say they're a weakness, and I told you I'd work on it. But now I've forgotten who I am. I let you burn me down, but I'm taking back my crown. Listen, you use me like I am a prop to paint a pretty picture of the person you're not. You can fool them and kid yourself. Can't wait to hear you blame this on my mental health. It's true, I was crazy for you, but you're not what I thought. You were just pretending. I must admit, I wanted to believe in a perfect match. The fairy tale distracted me from all your lies. Yeah, I was blind to your true colors flash. Now you got me seeing red. Oh, admit I've been holding on to promises that you won't keep unless I'm trying to leave. No, there's no happy ending here, and I'm done spending tears for all we had. 'Cause now all I see are red flags. Ooh, I'm seeing red, red, red. Ooh, limited. I wanted to believe you were the perfect match. The fairy tale distracted me from all your lies. Oh, I guess I was blind to your true colors flies. Now you got me seeing red. Oh, admit I've been holding on to promises that you would never keep. Unless I'm trying to leave. No, there's no happy ending here. And I'm done spending tears for all we had. 'Cause now all I see is red. All I see is red flags. Oh, thank you, C. I appreciate you. It clearly says SEAL team. And now that makes sense with you talking about Navy SEALs earlier. Oh, man. Help! I love Twitch music. Thank you for those red flags in the chat.
Yes. Oh, God.
Schmoop, thanks.
That was the first one at TwitchCon, that after party on Saturday that I was literally just bawling.
Oh, no. I love you. That was so fun. Like that cute little...
Yeah. Man, I definitely do not regret going to that instead of the actual Twitch party.
Oh, right. What in the world happened at the Twitch party, though? Like, I don't...
Apparently,
I've heard no stories out
Megan
of it.
Thee Stallion?
Yeah, I heard she was incredible.
Yeah.
But...
Alexis went.
Alexis,
for part of it, at least. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Taylor.
I'm out of my margarita, but now I have a sour ale.
I know mine's at the bottom. I'm just gonna... Let's go. Let's go.
It's like second drink. The ice melts and, you know.
Yes, and it gives you that hydration.
Alexis was shaking her peach. Now I'm actually picturing maybe like a peach shaker.
Oh, nice, yeah.
or just like randomly shaking a peach at somebody.
I'm into this. It's like weird sort of backwards emoji twerking. It's a peach. Just I'm into this.
I like taking things literally and making it weird.
Yeah, right.
Get out of your own stream.
You are my people.
Right?
That's fantastic.
Yeah. Oh man. Let's see. Where were you born?
Kansas City, yeah.
Kansas City.
Here. Yeah. We quickly moved right into Nashville. My dad was a songwriter in Nashville. This is his gold record. He was a songwriter for Christian music in the Nashville area. Yeah, so that's kind of where I grew up.
Yeah.
Up through
So you come from a musical family.
I do. My mom was a studio singer. And then, this doesn't pay the bills super great. So she got into accounting. And then dad stuck with it. He was a songwriter and then worship leader for a long time. And then we moved to Kansas City after he just, he had this choice, like I can either be an artist or just focus on my family with 3 kids.
Yeah.
So it's hard to go on the road and stuff. And
yeah.
I don't know. I don't have opportunities like that to field right now, but I can see the difficulty of that choice. And well, it's not difficult. It's more of a, like this is what you have to do. This is what you have to do for your family and to make sure you're there for them. And
yeah.
And now my brothers and I have this incredible legacy that he left. He passed away in 2008. But yeah, this incredible legacy that he left behind. So we all share, like they have stuff of his too. This is just my little wall of his things.
I love that.
He's actually the reason I was able to start streaming because I have a lot of his gear from like his home studio. Like we grew up with him having a studio in the living room and he would play all of his songs that he was going to pitch to artists or working on a musical or whatever it was. And that's what I grew up with. And it was so weird to me. I remember vividly thinking, why don't you know my dad's music? What do you mean you don't know this song?
Yeah.
That's like the soundtrack of my childhood.
Yeah.
And now my daughter kind of has the same situation. Like she'll be trapped in the car with me while I'm running over a track that I'm working on the vocal line for, or still working out, polishing lyrics to.
Yeah.
And I heard her at the playground once. She was singing Heartbreaker, and this kid was like, I like that. What is that? And she's like, what do you mean you don't know it? It's called Heartbreaker. Everybody knows Heartbreaker. I'm like, nobody knows this song, Cutie Pie. Nobody knows Mommy's music. It's just my, And she has so it's just it was a strange full circle moment. My dad never got to meet her, but yeah, it was one of those like, okay, this is neat. I'm really happy with where my life landed, like still being able to do music and stuff.
Yeah, that's very cool. Man, streaming opens up like so much. Yeah.
It's a strange, happy place.
Yeah, for sure. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Do you have anything that you would like to promote, or that anything coming up, anything exciting that you want to let people know about?
Right. So I just released my full album LP. It is fully produced music, so you heard one of my songs I did tonight was with the tracks and stuff. But a lot of my music, just like that, started out acoustic, and the way it works is, I would play something for my stream viewers, and I'd be like, hey, I think I want to fully produce this. Do you guys want to invest in it? And for the past 2.5 years, that's what we did, and we just went one song at a time. And I never thought I would be able to make a whole album that way. It took a long time, but eventually I had enough to release it. So I just released that officially on September 1st.
Very cool.
And I do have a Christmas song that now that we're on this side of Halloween, my Christmas song, I can play that for you, I guess, if you have time. But
yeah.
It's
we have all the time that we want, honestly. We can go as late as we're comfortable with. I don't have like a hard cutoff time. And my fiance doesn't get home until at least an hour, so
I got you.
Yeah, it whenever you're like, all right, maybe.
Right. I should.
Yeah.
Because I'm leaving for Austin in the morning.
Yeah.
And we're driving all day down there. But anyway, this song.
I'll do my Christmas song if you do yours.
Yes, please. Okay, good. I raise money with this song on Bandcamp. You can buy it for $1, and every dollar goes toward No Kid Hungry, which is a charity that's pretty important to me. So $1 pays for a meal. Yeah.
Yeah. So. I've been supporting them for years, just like $20 a month regularly.
Yes. Okay. Brilliant. So they're just a wonderful, wonderful organization. It's hard too because you have to use that little watchdog thing to make sure all these charities really are charities, and they really are legit. Yeah, they're a good one. But anyway.
Yeah.
What's your Christmas song? It's your turn. You go.
Oh. Do you want to do the bad lip reading interview first?
We should definitely do that first.
Let's do that first, and then we'll do our Christmas songs, and then maybe
remind me how. Okay. I think I remember.
Okay. Because I still have to do my my other siren song too. So maybe like 2 more songs each after this interview or so.
Okay. Yes, please.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Cool. So here's how it works. Hold on, I'm gonna boop. Just change it up a little bit on the screen.
Okay.
So people know. How it works is I am going to mute myself for you. Oh, here's an easy way to do it. Boop. Now you can't hear me, right? Right? Now you can't hear me? Okay. So I will mute myself for you. I will put one finger up so that you know that it's the first question, second question, third question. Okay. We'll do 3 questions. And yeah, I kind of told you a little bit about it earlier. So she will not be able to hear the question that I am asking her. She's going to try and figure out kind of what I'm saying, but not actually like repeat the question, just answer. Yeah. And hilarity shall ensue.
Oh, Lord. I hope it's minimally or maximally entertaining.
Maximally entertaining, yes. It usually is. It usually, no, it always is. Honestly, I'm never disappointed in this. It's just so fun. Let me really quick. I'm gonna make you a little bit bigger here, because you're. Oops.
I'll do the puffer fish.
There we go. I just
As long as it's not math, right? For sure. Please don't ask me a math question.
I love math.
I don't know. Of course you do. No.
I do. I took calculus in college for fun because I missed it.
Oh, you are so cute.
Even though I didn't have to ever take math again after my junior year of high school.
Oh my goodness, you were done.
I was like, I miss math. I miss calculus. Like, let's do more because I have an extra spot in my class, in my classes.
That's so cute. I believe it.
Alexis, how are we friends?
I don't know. I think it's a complimentary thing. Like it just...
Ross Goddad, what's up? Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. She officially cannot hear me. First question. Okay. Who would you never, ever, ever be friends with in the world? Like, dead or alive?
That's a good question, I would say. Russell Crowe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Especially like just the way that he delivered. I don't know. There's just something about the way he delivers music. Did you see like the Les Mis? You know what I mean? Like it was so bad it was good. Like I'm just saying. Like I really think that was. No, Stalin would be like a close second. Yeah. But I think Russell Crowe.
Nice. Okay.
Okay. Second question.
Second question. Okay. Where would you film your version of Les Mis?
Oh. In the bathroom? Is that? I'm just being honest. Definitely.
Perfect.
One of those big booming ones with lots of like echo and
okay. Okay, and let's see. Final question.
Another question.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. When did you become so cool?
I mean 16.
Yeah?
Easy.
Yeah.
Because that's that time. That's that time in your life when it all starts to sort of fall apart. But makes sense too on another path. You know what I mean? Like you really have to pick where you're going. I think 16. How did that go?
That went amazingly.
Oh,
the first question was, who would you never, ever, ever be friends with? And you said Russell Crowe.
Oh my gosh. He made me so angry.
Yeah. And then the second one was, where would you film your version of Les Mis?
The bathroom. The Doobie bathroom. No way. 100%.
And then the last one was, when did you become so cool? And you said 16.
Yeah. I can't believe that worked out. So weird and so great.
Right?
Okay. Yeah. That was
so
awesome.
if you want to ask me questions, you are welcome to, but we don't have to if you don't want to.
Okay. Let's do it.
And you're welcome to look up questions or whatever if you want to as well, but feel free to make them up off the top of your head.
I'm gonna pull the amulet out of my.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to unplug and I'm going to.
Okay.
So that y'all know that I am not cheating.
Okay.
Stay.
I'll do the same pattern.
Okay. All right. Okay. First question.
Who was your first real love?
Anne Hathaway, but like William Shakespeare's Anne Hathaway, not the modern Anne Hathaway.
Okay. Second question. When did you write your first song? When did you write your first song?
Macaroni and cheese.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay. Third question.
Okay.
How many times have you interviewed people like this?
At this point, probably about 1 billion.
Makes sense. It really does. Honestly, when she seriously has been interviewing people for 10 years.
Hold on.
For 10 years. She told me. She's been doing this interview for 10
back.
years. So 1 billion makes complete sense.
Does it? What were the questions?
So first question was, who was your first love?
Oh.
Anne Hathaway. So Shakespeare's Anne Hathaway. Okay. And then second question was, what was the second question? I think it was, when did you write your first song? And you said mac and cheese. Okay, then the third question was,
I thought you said what?
How? I know. I realized I said it too fast. I was like, when? Okay. Third question was, how often have you, or how many times have you interviewed people? Like you said, about 1 billion. I was like, yep. I told everyone. She told me earlier she'd been doing this for 10 years.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yep.
Super cool.
That's pretty good. Yeah, that checks out.
Checks out.
Totally.
Fantastic.
Awesome. Christmas songs, shall we?
Yeah, let's do Christmas songs.
All
What's your
right.
Christmas song?
Mine is called Take Me Home for Christmas, and it's from the perspective of a Christmas tree.
Oh, this is so great. You are so clever. I can't wait. I can't wait.
It's actually one of my favorite songs, I think, that I've written. Just, I don't know. I really like it.
Yeah.
I need to, maybe this year I'll re-record it. Because I feel like I play guitar better than when I recorded it. Like the guitar is so like naked in the first verse of the recording that it just...
Right.
You hear all of the mistakes. Hi, Jules!
Oh, no.
Yeah, I have missed, like, maybe on... I could probably count on 2 hands the number of... maybe a little bit more than that, but the number of weeks that I've missed of this show, but...
That's amazing.
Alice, Metalhead, I don't know if she's still tuning in right now, but she started watching really early on and has only missed, like, a few shows since she started watching when her son was first on the show. She started watching, like, every single week and has only missed a few. And usually it's because her son was playing a show. You're still here? Hi, Alice. I love you. Yeah. So, super cool. And she made the journey over here to Twitch recently because up until recently I was multi-streaming.
Oh my.
I know. I'm not anymore, so, you know. Okay. All right, here we go. This is Take Me Home for Christmas. I love, like, also, like, making songs, like, lyrics and stuff that is, like, from the perspective of, like, maybe an inanimate object, but could also be totally, like, a relationship. So, like, if you didn't know, you wouldn't...
So clever.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
What's that?
Thank you. The song was on a TV show. It was actually on, it was like the ending scenario of a show called All Rise, which is like a court show, like a fictional court show.
Okay.
Yeah. And it played during their Christmas episode, which was a really sad episode, but it ended up working out perfectly. And it's a really nice paycheck for that one. Yeah.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah. Anyways, here goes. I waited patiently to catch your eye. When you saw me, you just knew. I'm at my best in the wintertime, and I set my sights on you. And you looked at me in awe, said you'd love to show me off, and I stole your breath and I kept it all night long. So take me home for Christmas, I'll be there for you. Let me be your family for a week or two. Take me home, take me home. Don't let me be alone for Christmas. It'll be nice there by the fireplace, all dressed up and glowing bright. Meet your family, I swear that I light up the night. And you look at me in awe, and you love to show me off, and I'll steal your breath and I'll keep it all night long. So take me home for Christmas, I'll be there for you. Let me be your family for a week or two. Take me home, take me home. Don't let me be alone for Christmas. And after that, we can go our separate ways. No, I don't have to stay, but take me home for Christmas. I'll be there for you. Take me home, take me home. Don't let me be alone. Take me home, take me home. Don't let me be alone for Christmas. Ooh, ooh, for Christmas.
Oh my gosh. That's so good.
Thank you.
From a tree? No. I forgot to listen that way. But that's, we can stay longer. I get it. It's very funny. Because my tree was up, though, whatever. July sometime.
Oh my gosh. Thank you for the subscribes.
So clever.
Gideon, thank you for gifting us up to Joliet. And Jalen Johnson, thank you so much for your subscribe. And the follow. Hello.
Know. You're amazing.
Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much, Gideon, for that gift sub. Yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you. Hold on. What are your emails? What can I use? I was a tree. There, this is how I feel right now. I'm shaking.
That's Madame Poltergeist, by the way.
I love her.
She haunts my stream.
Haunts my stream.
She does. She actually, we have a bot in here called Madame Poltergeist. Where is she, by the way? She's
late.
Yeah. Well, there's I drew that and animated that with the help of Maddie Twig a little bit.
You did?
I did.
What other embarrassment of riches do you possess? Tell me it all. This is amazing.
I mean, yeah, heavily helped.
I mean,
but still, like he kind of like walked me through it and all that kind of stuff. But
yeah,
I mean, awesome. I've been, kind of off and on dabbling and learning all kinds of stuff like that.
Art
like,
and
yeah.
Stuff, yeah.
But she, no, she's not here. Where'd she go? Hold on. Let me bring her in
You know
here.
how poltergeists are.
Yeah, but she literally comes in here, and I have her set up so that she is in the Streamlabs chat bot. I have a timer so that she reads off a random like line from a file, and we'll do random poltergeisty things that I have set up for her to do.
That is so clever and cute.
Yeah. Like she'll tap somebody on the shoulder and then disappear, or she'll, sometimes I think I may have taken this off, but she used to randomly grab people's butts.
Love. Yeah, take that off. But yeah, love.
Yeah.
Consent.
Yeah. Well,
I want that.
We have an ask grab command, and it says with consent, of course, at the end, because
super cute. Yeah.
Oh, there she is. Hello.
Oh. You're looking so alive today, my dear. Would you like to change that and stay with me forever? Oh my god.
Yeah, and that's also the reason why I picked Madame Poltergeist for my Spirits release.
Yeah.
Because it just felt right. And also, like, it could be her singing that song. Like, I want to write a whole bunch of songs from the perspective of, like, a ghost.
Yeah.
And have it be her. I have another song called I Know What You Did that is basically a vengeful ghost song.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I'm into all of this. That's so cool.
Yeah.
A bingo card redemption.
Yeah,
or sniff your hair. Love that.
She will
Love
sniff
that.
people's hair. Yep. She's creepy,
She's a creep.
When she does like stuff like sniffing people's hair and like being really weird, I'm like, please excuse Madame Poltergeist. She's a bot. She's just
cannot be held responsible for.
She is a poltergeist. She is. Yeah.
That's too funny.
Yes, Jalen. Good night, Alice. Have a great rest of your night. Love you.
All right, I'm gonna hope this works.
Oh no, it's ass grab bow, not grab ass. Although we could probably put that as a.
Too much.
Mm-hmm. If people like overuse it and all of that, then I will turn it off just for warning, okay? But most of these people in here, like, especially if they've been here for a while, and they know about the ass grab command, they'll use it on each other sometimes and
Yes.
enjoy it. So,
Yes, there can be a fun way to do these things. Yeah.
There you go. See, Nikki grabs Bo's ass with permission, of course.
So cute. Yeah. I love.
Mm-hmm.
Auburn, do you want to be disturbed?
Do I want to be disturbed? I don't know how to answer that. Disturbed how? Like, in what way? Like, am I gonna want to like go in the other room and like, or like,
Right. Is there a scale? Can we scale?
right? Like how disturbed is that? What's up, Chris? What's wrong with sniffing hair? I mean, I get. Do you have to check, Chris, to see what other people's hair smells like since you don't have any?
Oh,
I love you.
Oh,
I love you.
there it is. Shatner. Good savage. All right.
When you said you were like on stage, when you said you were like learning to scream, I'm like, me too. I
Are
haven't.
you learning right now?
I've been watching videos and stuff. I haven't really like gotten up the guts to really try and go for it, but I have friends who are doing kind of a metal project that is kind of like a murder mystery theme, and they want me involved, and I'm like,
You gotta learn. Yeah, it is.
I mean,
so
he
fun.
can scream and stuff, but I would love to be able to as well. Like,
Yeah, and add that layer.
yeah,
When I want to know, like, there's nuances to it too. Like,
yeah.
you
Oh,
get in
absolutely.
there, and then like all of the
There's the deeper ones, and
note-
there's the higher ones, and there's the
and doing it in a like you can actually
yeah.
there's like things I want to be able to do, like I want to be able to flip into it
Mm-hmm.
from the voice I'm already like this singing voice, my normal singing voice,
Yeah.
and vice versa. Like, but it's so hard.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's going to take years of practicing.
But
The-
still,
the
I
trick
think that's
now-
really cool. Like
It's fun.
that when you said that too, I felt like I already felt a kinship with you because we're both very much vocalists and like very much like always wanting to better, find.
Challenge
Yeah,
yourself.
exactly.
And find,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm feeling that all night.
Yeah.
You're my sister, and that's all I'm going to say. I love you.
Love you back.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yes,
We're
Dawn.
just going to drool over each other. But yeah. Same says the others, Dawn. And then see, Dawn, we're all, yes, vocal challenges. And anything like songwriting, writing from perspectives of things, like all of that stuff is fuel to it's like gasoline right on the fire. I'm into it. Yeah, dude. Go.
Sorry.
Breathe, ladies. Okay, all right.
I'm tearing up over here. Sorry.
I love you. Okay, I'm going to attempt to do this with my string track. This is part of that routing I was telling you about where I'm going to hear like a click, but you're not.
Cool.
Well, we're going to pray it works.
Yeah.
I don't know. Can you tell me if you can hear this? That's not it.
Yes, Mark, you missed bad lip reading. I'm sorry.
You did. Just go back and scroll. Yeah.
Can you do that while it's live?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You can.
Cool.
You can. Oh, it's not working. Well,
No.
huh. I wonder how to make it work. Well, I could just play it without. That's okay. Extension in acoustic. Wonder where my C return. No.
Nice, Dawn.
That's a shame.
So, Dawn, you also mod for Anel. I love Anel. I was fangirling over her too during TwitchCon.
Anel is so amazing.
Yeah. And Faye. Oh gosh, Fayzaria? Very cool.
Yes. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Her voice. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Cannot handle it.
With you.
I'm still trying to figure this out.
It's all good. Oh, you
No,
used to mod
I'm
for
just gonna play
Kyger
it
and
without.
Carmela? Wow. Dang.
Oh, you were mods for.
Wow. Yeah,
Okay.
Dawn. Man.
Okay,
Mod
you are
extraordinaire.
clearly the common denominator to success. Would you like to be my mod?
Right? I'm like, hello. May I introduce myself?
Yes. And /mod. Go.
Right?
Okay, I'm gonna do it without the fun tracks, but there's a really pretty strings version of this out online, and that's if you choose to go buy it and contribute to the charity No Kid Hungry, you'll get that nice pretty version. And what does that
Are you?
sound like here?
Quick question. Are you on Bandcamp?
Yes.
Bandcamp Friday is coming up this week.
Dude,
in
there
2
you go.
days. So yeah.
Okay. I will push that then. Thank you for letting me know.
Yes. First Friday of the month. So if you don't have, mark it in your calendars, set alarms and reminders and all that.
Yes. Do the thing.
I'm probably going to put out my, I have like a live, show that I did, and I cut it up into segments and stuff. So that I could sell it recently at a songwriters festival that I did in October.
Right, yes, the one that you did in October. Yeah.
Yeah, right after TwitchCon. I literally took a plane from San Diego to Texas for that.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was awesome. So I think I'm going to put that on Bandcamp for
push that
Bandcamp Friday so that anybody who, wants to do that. If anybody doesn't know, Bandcamp Friday, bandcamp.com is awesome website. But when they do Bandcamp Fridays, they waive all of their fees. And so the artists get 100% of any sales made on Bandcamp Friday.
I think technically it's 93% because there's fees they can't help. But yes.
Yeah.
Y'all, let's go. Whereas before, and they're amazing anyway, you get like 85% anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
They don't take much. I was actually really worried who was it that acquired them recently? I don't know if it was Microsoft or Riot or something like that acquired them, and I was like, don't mess with Bandcamp. They're the last good thing on the internet.
Right. Yeah,
really
Bandcamp
worried.
is
But they
awesome.
have. I don't think anything horrible has changed.
I will let
Okay,
Alice
this is
know that you are
called-
on Bandcamp because she always wants to know, and she just went to bed.
Oh yes, thank you. I would love that. This is called Christmas Lullaby.
Yes.
I don't know if this is obnoxious reverb or not. I feel like it is when I'm live, like right now, and then when I go back and watch the VOD, I'm like, there wasn't enough.
Yeah.
I need to be totally dripping. And then, just kidding. Okay, I'll pull it back.
I'm sorry, my brain just
It
went.
needs to feel like it needs to feel like a swamp. I'll stop.
There you go. There you
All
go.
All right.
Oh, Epic Games. What? Really?
Epic, that's what it was.
Okay.
That's who acquired it, which is so weird, but yeah. Okay. Hope I play this right. Snow falls quietly on every home, touching lightly. There's a miracle. There's a miracle falling down. Bells, the bells ring loudly, calling home the lost and weary. There's a miracle. There's a miracle falling down. They say this time of year will dry every tear. Broken songs, do they know there's a miracle? Lights go up brightly. Happiness songs, day and nightly. There's a miracle. There's a miracle falling down. So many broken stars waiting for healing. Do they know between all the bleeding? There's a miracle. There's a miracle. There's a miracle. There's a miracle. Isn't there? Oh, come on, ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye, shore. That's called Christmas Lullaby.
That was beautiful. Wow. Gorgeous.
Thank you. It's got some pretty, like, strings to it. But
Yeah.
oh, well. I'll figure those out some other days.
If I
But yeah.
if I played strings better, if I played the violin better, I would have. Absolutely.
I don't know how to do any of that. Yeah. I'm like,
I know a lot of the fingerings because of
Thank you.
mandolin, because they're tuned the same. But the bow is a whole different story.
That's right. Yeah, okay, right. Right.
Your internet pipes are gonna burn up.
What does that mean, Jalen?
Yeah, right?
What does that mean?
What do you
You're
mean,
so funny.
Jalen?
I'm so honored you're still here.
It's awesome. Yeah. So, what do you think? One more song each?
Sure, yeah, let's go.
Awesome.
Let's go.
I will do my, since I talked about it,
Yeah.
my Little
Yeah,
Mermaid song.
Let's do the Little Mermaid song. I can't wait.
So you know how, you know the story of Little Mermaid, right?
Yes, of course.
Well, you think you do. I don't. You don't know the whole story.
You don't know the whole.
You know Ariel's side of the story
Yeah.
because that's the one that everybody was told.
All right.
Now, I think that the Little Mermaid had a secret. I think she was actually a siren. Yes, this is one of my fairy tale conspiracy theories that I talk about in my bio.
I love it so much. Yes.
Yes, I think she was actually a siren, right? So, like, when the prince met her, the first time he met her, first of all, he almost drowned, and he was completely obsessed with her voice.
Oh my gosh, you're so right.
Right?
You're so right. You're so right.
So, and what did the sea witch do? She took away her voice, right?
Her voice. And
So what if she was trying to protect the prince and everybody else by taking away the siren's voice so that she couldn't hurt anybody anymore?
I love this.
Ursula robbed her of her weapon. Exactly, Jalen.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, what's a conspiracy theory without these hands, right? These arms.
This is the thing.
You know, your mind ship has been wrecked. Oh no. So this is from the perspective of the sea witch, aka Ursula, who was just trying to protect the prince from the siren. It's called That Voice. And it goes like this. Now, I'm not saying necessarily that, you know, Ariel was doing any of this on purpose. It's just kind of in her nature. She's a siren. Like, that's kind of what she does. Like, she lures sailors to their death with her voice. Like, that's literally what a siren does. Well, y'all see that's Becca does. That's my child. Freaking Alexis, man. I love you so much. And I'm so glad that you've been hanging out more, too. I just want to say that, Alexis, because I've missed you. You know? Anyways, here we go. Oh, gosh, come on. Dang capos and warping necks. Hold on, I'm so sorry. I just don't want it to be out of tune for you guys. There we go. Okay. It started with pirates, violent thieves of the sea. She'd sing and they'd sink, and that was fine by me. But this one was different. I could tell he was kind. I saw his demise in her eyes, and I couldn't change her mind. She's got that voice, lures the wicked to die. That voice, even good men don't survive. That voice is to die for. I told her a secret. She could walk among men, but I needed to hear her sing a song again, and I stole it right from her. Lungs and her lips. She could walk, but she couldn't talk, because between my fingertips I held that voice, lures the wicked to die. That voice, even good men don't survive. That voice is to die for. You see, I'm not as wicked as they say, but I couldn't stop her any other way. He'd have perished for sure with a voice so pure, calling him to the sea to stay. With that voice, lures the wicked to die. That voice, even good men don't survive. That voice is to die for. No, what happened was, Jules, I stole her voice, but now I'm using it. You see, I'm not as wicked as they say, but I couldn't stop her any other way. He'd have perished for sure with her voice so pure, calling him to the sea to stay. With that voice, that voice, that voice is to die for.
Bruh. So good. Oh my God.
Thank you. Oh, Jonathan Brooke, yes! Jonathan Brooke is amazing. Oh man. Thank you. Thank you for that. She's so good. Jalen.
Is that the one who like does alternate tunings, like really interesting guitar?
She's awesome. My friend Byron Rice introduced me to her music. I actually haven't really delved deep into like, you know, her tunings and stuff.
Is that her, Jalen? Okay. So
we do.
one of my good friends, the one that holds my hand through all my routing. I think she is his favorite artist. Yeah.
Yeah, she's awesome. She also, during the pandemic, she was doing like a like Facebook weekly thing where she like would play like just a concert in her kitchen. Yeah.
Start with her live record. Okay, I will.
You know what? I need to cover at least one of her songs. At least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I realized just now that I've been saying her name wrong in my head this whole time.
Oh? Have you been saying it?
Jonathan. There's no A in my head. So
Jonathan Brooke. Yeah, Jonathan. Like Jonathan without the N at the end.
Yeah. That's perfect. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, she's fantastic.
Oh my goodness.
I feel love.
That was so good.
Oh, thank you.
That was so good. And the way your voice just floats and it's perfect. Also, yes, very clever, like using her voice. Blew my mind. I was like, oh yeah. I have to sneeze.
Bless you. Oh my gosh.
Thank you. I'm sorry. One day I will not have a cold anymore, and it's when my daughter moves out. That is the day.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, Dot. I am blessed. I appreciate you.
A te souhait.
Oh my goodness.
That's what they say in France. It's to your wishes.
What is it again?
A te souhait.
A te souhait? I like it.
Which also, like, isn't it interesting that almost in every language, what they say after you sneeze also sounds like a sneeze? Bless you. Gesundheit. A te souhait.
A te souhait. I wonder what they say in Espanol.
What do they say in Spanish?
I'm good. I like this. Thank you. Yes.
You feel your desk shake from that sneeze.
I know. I'm sorry. I actually, it was weird. I had my guitar sitting here and I sneezed right into the hole. So it echoed and reverberated. So that was silly.
I'm working on it, Nikki. I'm making a command for Joliet.
Salud.
Should I do? Yeah, there we go. Okay.
That also sounds like a sneeze. I know. Salud. I could do one more and then I have to go finish packing.
That's the plan.
Unless we're at the, are we already at the?
Yeah, we're this is the last song.
One?
This is the one.
All right. It's last call. You don't have to go home, but you can't
stay.
Sing that DMCA
here.
song. Yes, Gideon, I will happily do New Fire for you. I'll do this one with the tracks just to give me some oomph. Also, just to promote this record that I released, so that you guys so kindly and awesomely paid for. Okay. This is definitely one of those that started acoustic and, yeah, evolved. I actually don't need to play it because I haven't removed the acoustic from the track. So I'll hang you up. You can go right there. Great. Cool. Excuse me for the snottiness. We'll see if you can hear me doing this the whole time. It's gonna be great. Real sexy song. Okay. Are you making a command?
Yep, I'm making a command for you.
You are so sweet. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Last call for alcohol. Yeah. Oh, I can play them from these buttons. Okay.
There.
Cute.
Done.
All right. Thanks.
Added. You have your own special command. So if somebody types in ! Joliet4 in the chat.
Thank you. That is so sweet of you. Hey, number. How are you?
What's up, numbers?
Let's go. No, I asked to do the song, please. Hey, computer. It's like, okay. Jeez. This is called New Fire. Are we playing games tonight? I think you've had one too many. Can never tell by morning light if you really mean all the things that you tell me. when you're kissing sweet words into my wrist, or pulling deep sighs from my lips. Are you paying attention? Or are you gonna play around in my head? I know it's a good time, you know I keep you stimulated. Really, it's a shame that I'm out of my mind. Got no one else to blame for this, but I never wanted anyone else. But you're never satisfied, and I can't help myself, no. I keep coming back, can't get enough of it. New fire, new fire, new fire. I got that new fire, new fire, new fire. Hi, Shogun. Are we showing our heads tonight? I can see your excuses are many, and that look in your eye. Do you really believe in what you're trying to sell me? When you're pulling quicken breaths from my lips and flash that wicked smile, I can't resist. Oh, I'm caught in suspense. Are you just gonna play around in my bed? Well, I guess it's fine. You know I keep you stimulated, though you make me wait. It's a matter of time before you show your face. And I remember I never wanted anyone else. But you're never satisfied, and I can't help myself. But I keep coming back, can't get enough of it. New fire, new fire, new fire for you. I got that new fire, new fire, new fire, new fire, new fire, new fire for you. I got that new fire, new fire, new fire. Now I've been meaning to tell you, though you're still kissing me, between your caresses, if I could get a word in edgewise, please hear me. You should know that I'm leaving, even though I still believe in us. You will go teasing until someone makes you burn. Then you won't stop returning. You won't get enough. Won't get enough. Won't get enough. Enough of that. Won't get enough of that. Enough of that. Enough of that. Get enough of that. Won't get enough of that. New fire, new fire, new fire for you. Won't get enough of that. New fire, new fire. You won't get enough of that. Trust me, it's gonna burn you down. Goodness.
Holy fucking shit.
Goodness.
Damn.
I'm not quite sure what was gonna happen, like, you know, when you have that snot happening. Well,
Well, you nailed it. So
thank you. I think it doubled me too. Like I have my doubler on still. Well,
but it was cool. It was a cool effect.
okay, good.
Yeah. I thought you did it on purpose, to be honest.
Well, Good. Excellent.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Thank you so much for having me. Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining me, man.
No, I'm honored. I'm honored, and I'm so happy to become better acquainted with your music too. Like, I'm obsessed with you now, and I'm a big fan. And like, yeah.
Okay, so I will message you, and we'll write something or something together.
I would literally love that. Thank you. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And fries. Wait, what? I see fries.
And fries?
I see fries.
Wait, what? And fries?
I'm into French fries. I don't know numbers.
Holy every explicit in the book, right? Dude, I know, Bo. I just bish, I'm a ghost. What?
I am deceased.
Yeah.
Man.
I don't know what the fries were. Fries are always a vibe.
Right. I mean, that's just, yep.
All that and fries. You're all that and fries. Sure.
You're all that and fries.
You're all that and fries. And a bag of chips.
And a bag of chips.
And like cookies and margaritas.
Yeah, dude. Next stream. Let's go. Let's go.
Mark, why is everybody yelling Shatner tonight? It just keeps happening. Oh my goodness. You prefer onion rings.
You prefer onion rings? I like onion rings too. I've never been an onion ring I didn't like.
I need new fire on the end credits of the next season of Rings of Power. Oh man. Right? That would be amazing. You ate fries and chips today? Y'all are better. Amazing.
I'm gonna go have some right now.
Right? We need to find somebody to raid, but thank you so much. If you have any suggestion, let me know. We'll look.
I can see who's online.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see. Octavia, October Ember, CA in LA.
Oh my gosh, I would love to raid CA in LA.
I don't know. Have we rated them? I don't know if we rated them recently for sure, but we can totally go there. They've been live for 29 minutes, so they'll probably be live for a little while longer. So yeah.
Yeah.
I love that they have now. Yeah, I love that Twitch now has like you can see how long they've been live. Although, if your stream fails and stuff, that doesn't.
How do you see
helpful. That? It's underneath. It's like right next to the.
Oh, right.
The count.
There
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Mm-hmm. Right under the subscribe button.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we can totally go over there. I'm down.
Sweet.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Trevor, will you? Oh, I'm sorry. Will you? C-Dub is playing marbles on stream. Nice. I want to go to CA in LA because I haven't really been over there much, and I missed them at TwitchCon because I missed
them too. They were doing the same night. It was the same night.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
On Sunday night.
And we just got rated by not very good. Oh my gosh.
Oh. Dude, go.
Yeah.
I need to pop off though.
Yes.
But
yep.
You should sing some songs.
I'll do another song. Yeah. But thank you so much, Joliet. You're amazing.
I'm honored. No, thank you so much.
Yes,
I love you, and
love
we'll
back.
chat more.
All right, for sure. I'll see you later. And I'll do another song or two for Not Very Good's community. Sure. And then we'll go. Mwah. Bye. Oh, hold on. Let me just shush. Hello and welcome in. Hi, Fenris, the unlurkiest turkey. Hello. Yeah, it's because we didn't change the title. I know. Today has been an amazing day. I got to meet Emily Henry, first of all, in person for the first time. And record a music video with her here in Nashville. And then Joliet4 on my freaking stream. What? So it's been like the best day in the history of days that I'm so happy right now. I'm gonna let's see. What song haven't I done yet? I haven't done Frankenstein. I haven't done Frankenstein's the only song I can think of right now. I Better Not Cry. Don't tell me what to do, Alexis. Don't tell me what not to do either. Also, I don't know if anybody noticed, but I have a new mannequin here, a dress form, in fact. Thank you, not very good. Thank you so much. And also Joliet saw my my dress form, and she's like, "Oh, let me go get mine." So she had one in her room. I love that both of ours match our rooms too. Hers is like a pinkish mauve kind of color, which matched her room perfectly. And yeah. So anyways. Let's do Frankenstein. Thank you so much for being here. We're gonna head out pretty soon. But I appreciate you being here and reading in. I hope your stream was awesome, not very good. And oh, thank you so much, Dawn. You are lovely as well. Do you have? I know you said you're a singer as well. Do you have anything recorded anywhere that I can go listen? I would love to check it out. And if you join the Discord and post in the Discord, I would love to share it as well with everybody else. So, oh, you're right. I haven't. But you know what? I will be live on Friday. Let me double check. I gotta make sure that I'm actually gonna be live on Friday. I don't think I have anything else. Yes, I will be live on Friday, and I will learn it for that. I like to sing, but I've never finished any songs or recorded. Okay, obsessed with singing though. I feel you. All right, you know what, Trevor? I can also here. Let me do it right now. Let me do it here because I've got where did it here? Ending soon. I fixed it. I did it. I can press a button and do the thing. Thank you, Trevor, for trying. If you need any help, Dawn, finishing a song, I can help you. Let's do it. I'm serious. Hit me up. They scream when they see you, alarmed by your face, and you wonder why you exist in this place. You're made of pieces of people you've never met, and whom you'll never forget. And I see through your skin to the organ beneath that bangs against its cage. It's strong and it's soft and cracked from misuse and way older than its age. Why would he build you, stitch you up in patches, so your outsides and insides don't match? I cannot change you, but I sure as hell see you. Blood and bones and sinew, and I see through your skin to the organ beneath that bangs against its cage. It's strong and it's soft and cracked from misuse and way older than its age. If I could remake you, I would. I'd give you all that he should, 'cause he's the monster, not you. If I could remake you, I would. I'd give you all that he should, 'cause he's the monster, not you. And I see through your skin to the organ beneath It's strong and it's soft and cracked from his youth, and way older than its age. Way older than its age. Real quick, do y'all want to know who the guest is next Wednesday? You do. I know you do. Because I'm, like, seriously stoked about it, too. Like, I am so happy that, like, people that I seriously look up to and think are absolutely just insanely good, like Joliet, and the person who's going to be on next week, are like, we're like, yes, let's collab on stream. Let's do a show. Zane Carney is going to be my guest next week, of Evan and Zane. Like, he's in a duo with Evan Rachel Wood, and he played guitar with all kinds of people, but also, like, he is insanely amazing. Like, I just, man. So, yeah. No, Nikki, you're gonna be gone. That's fine. You'll be able to watch the VOD. It's fine. It's cool. It's cool. You can watch the VOD. It's alright. I believe he played guitar with John Mayer and who else? All kinds of people. All kinds of really famous people. Like, oh, thank you, Jalen. I definitely have moments where I'm like, I'm not worthy. But then, like, they give me really nice compliments and I'm like, maybe I am? I don't. And yeah, man. Enjoy your vacation, Nikki. No vacation in over 5 years? No, you deserve this. You absolutely deserve this. Have the best time. Seriously. Love you so much. We are rating CA in LA. CA_in_LA. Yes. Yes, yes. Love you. Okay, I'm going to unplug my guitar so that we can not run out the battery. Thank you again, everybody, so much. And I will be live again on Friday. I need to figure out what day is the best day to, like, I think Mondays maybe might be a good day to, like, write a song. Try to write a song every Monday on stream. Is that something y'all would be interested in watching? Because I would love to show you all my process. And yeah, cool, Dawn. Yeah. I also, like, here's the thing, Dawn. I know you said you're a super perfectionist with, like, you know, and you haven't finished a song, but honestly, finishing a song is so cathartic. And also, like, your first draft does not have to be the finished draft. You can go back and edit it. That is a thing. As long as, and there are lines that can be placeholders until you find something better. Sometimes they take a long time. Sometimes things just come. And, like, if you, yeah, it's true. Yeah. So, like, your first draft does not have to be perfect. And I feel like that's the key to writing almost anything. So, let yourself not be perfect the first time through. You can perfect it later. You can perfect it later. Yeah, I feel you. All right, I'm out.